Example 3, which is larger, 1.01 to the power 1 followed by 6 zeros, 5, 6, which is larger, this or 10,000. So how can I write this? I can write it as 1 plus 0.01 to the power 1 followed by 6 zeros, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then the a plus b to the power n. So a plus b the whole power n can be written as summation of k equals 0 to n, n c k, a to the n minus k, b to the k. Okay, so it becomes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 c 0 times a to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 minus 0 times 0.01 to the power 0. So this is my first term. What is my second term? Plus, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 c1 to the power 1. 1 to the power anything is 1, but I'll just write it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 minus 1 times 0.01 to the power 1 plus so on until how many terms? 10,000 terms. Okay, so I'll just write plus other terms. I'm not interested in the other terms. You'll know the answer in the first two terms itself. Okay, so what do I have? nc0 is 1. The first term is always a 1. 1 times 1 is 1. Plus, what is my second term? nc1. What is my nc1? nc1 is always n, because n factorial divided by 1 factorial times n minus 1 the whole factorial. This can be written as n times n minus 1 the whole factorial divided by n minus 1 the whole factorial. This cancel achina, I have 1. So nc1 is always n, any n. Okay, so it becomes n. What is your n? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 0.01 to the power 1, which is 0.01 plus other terms. Okay, what is this term? 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1 followed by 6 zeros times 0.01, which is nothing but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 1, 2 decimal places. So I have 1 followed by 4 zeros, 0.00. Other than in the term, so what do I have in total? 1 plus 1 followed by 4 zeros, 1, 2, 3, 4 plus other terms. So what is this? 1, 0, 0, 0, 1 plus others. So in here what do you see? If you add some numbers to this itself is already bigger than this. So this particular term will definitely be bigger than this. So I have 0. So this is definitely greater than 1, 0, 0, 0. So ultimately what do I have? 1.01 to the power 1 followed by 6 zeros is greater than 1 followed by 4 zeros. Okay. Example 4. Show that 6 to the power n minus 5n when divided by 25 leaves a remainder of 1. Okay. So what do you know about a general form of division? Dividend equals quotient into divisor plus remainder. Chinna class lo padichiruppom. Okay. So what is your dividend here? Your dividend is 6 to the power n minus 5n equals, I don't know what the quotient is, so it is q, times, what is my divisor? 25 plus my remainder should be 1. Okay. So basically I need to get this form of an equation. Some number times 25 plus 1. Okay. So I can maybe take this minus 1 to the other side. So I should have 6 to the power n minus 5n minus 1 equals 25 times q, which means the quotient. So I need to get something like this to prove that the remainder is 1. Okay. So whenever you have such questions, take the power term. So how can you write 6 to the power n? It can be written as 1 plus 5 to the power n. Always in the mari question vanduduna try to write the question in this form. 1 plus a to the power n. It is easier to solve. Rather than writing it as, if 6, you can also write it as 3 plus 3 to the whole power n. That is also right. But writing it this way will make it easier for you to solve because the first term is 1 always. So 1 to any power will always be 1. It will only reduce your calculation. Okay. So always write it in the form 1 plus a the whole power n. So what is your 1 plus 5 the whole power n? It is nc0 of a to the power n minus 0 times b to the power 0. nc1, 1 to the power n minus 1, 5 to the power 1 plus nc2, 1 to the power n minus 2, 5 to the power 2 and so on until ncn minus 1, 1 to the power n minus n plus 1, 5 to the power n minus 1 plus ncn of 1 to the power n minus n, 5 to the power n. Okay, so what do I have? nc0 is 1, 1 to the power any number is 1, 5 to the power 0 is 1. So my first term is 1 plus nc1. nc1 is n, 1 to the power n minus 1 is 1 times 5. Okay, so it's basically 5n. I'll just rearrange. So it is 5n plus, what is my nc2? nc2 is n factorial divided by 2 factorial times n minus 2 the whole factorial, which can also be written as n times n minus 1 divided by 2. n minus 2 factorial, n minus 2 factorial goes off. So I have n times n minus 1 divided by 2 times 5 square. So let me write 5 square plus and so on. nc n minus 1 n factorial divided by n minus 1 factorial times n minus n plus 1 the whole factorial. So this is nothing but 1 factorial, which is 1. Then I have n minus 1 factorial. So this is nothing but n. The second term and the second last term is always equal. So if the n vandhude, so this is also n. What is my coefficient? My coefficient is 5 to the n minus 1 times 5 to the n minus 1 plus 1 times 5 to the n, which is 5 to the n. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this to the other side. 1 to the other side, 5 to the other side. So I have 6 to the n minus 5n minus 1 equals, I'm going to take the 5 square outside because do you see I have multiples of 5. So when I take 5 square outside, I'm left with n into n minus 1 divided by 2 plus and so on plus, what does this become? When I take 5 square outside, I'll be left with n minus 1 irukku. I took 2 outside, so minus 2. So n minus 3. So I'll be left with 5 to the n minus 3 plus idhilende 2 edutha, I'll be left with 5 to the n minus 1. I have a n here, don't forget. Okay. So this is my remaining terms inside the bracket. What is 5 square? It is 25 times whatever I have inside this, I'll just write it as q. Okay. So this is 6 to the n minus 5n minus 1 equals 25q. So what do I have ultimately? 6 to the n minus 5n equals 25 into some series, which I don't care. I represent it with q plus 1. So basically dividend equals quotient into divisor plus remainder. So it is leaving a remainder of 1. Okay. So this is how you solve it. Idha prove panano. We got that. I'm just writing it in the way the question wants us to write it. 6 to the n, I'm using 1 plus a to the whole power n because it is just easy to solve. See, you see here 1 to the n minus 1, 1 to the n minus 2, 1 to the n minus n plus 1 and all that. It always becomes 1. You need not calculate that. You only have to calculate in the 5 term. Wherever you have 5 to some power, just calculate that. Okay. It is always easier to split it like this for such questions.